Yeah. Pull up a chair, we growing something good. Who's in the garden today? Roshita, Shelly, Jacqueline, CT, Texas Sunshine. Garden girls, yeah, we here. From the soil to the soul, let the conversation grow. Backyard dreams, garden schemes, let the good vibes flow. We talk seasons, life lessons in between. Laugh a little louder when the harvest ain't what it seems. Yeah. It's the garden girls, yeah, we here. Garden girls, it's the garden girls, yeah, we here. Garden girls, it's the garden girls, yeah, we here. Garden girls, it's the garden girls, yeah, we here. Garden girls, yeah. Welcome to the garden, everybody eats here. It's the garden girls, yeah, we here. Garden girls, it's the garden girls, yeah, we here. Garden girls, it's the garden girls, yeah, we here. Garden girls, it's the garden girls, yeah, we here. Garden girls, garden
Hey.
So was it spam?
Hey,
Hold on.
everybody.
Hey, y'all.
Put my face on here. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you a little bit. Yep.
You said,
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear.
Shirley, can you hear me?
I can.
That's
Okay.
all right. I can read lips, so I'll read the lips.
Oh,
Uh,
first of all,
I'm playing all this background, y'all. Just
Hey,
that's what
y'all.
I was doing at 8 o'clock instead of get ready for the whatever this is. How y'all doing? Y'all all right? Everybody doing all right? Okay. Listen, my
I'm
name is
doing
Rashida.
great. Listen, I'm already peeping something that I didn't know. So I didn't know you this new channel.
I told you on the chat the
Yeah.
other day. I told y'all on the chat last week, and I
Uh-huh.
told you when we FaceTime the other day. She don't be listening.
And she started answering, coming in the comments in this channel.
Mm-hmm.
No, I thought when you and I talked, I thought you were talking about doing it. I didn't know you had did it.
Yeah, I talked to you before, and I talked to you after I started it. But anyway, yeah. So just come on in, Shelly. It's all right. You catch on up. So welcome to the Garden Girls chat into our Rashida Monique. I'm Rashida in the garden. I'm gardening in Michigan, Zone 6A. I grow in hydroponics, pots, all kind of planters in ground, raised beds. I am chewing this evening on some watermelon. Well, y'all can't see that.
Ooh,
On some
yeah.
watermelon. I came over here and our sister had some watermelon. So I got me a plate of watermelon. And I ate what I had earlier, so it's not really chewing it now. But I had like a beef sausage in a bun. It ain't great, but it filled the belly. So welcome. Let's do a few shout outs. Let me see. Y'all know Donzel was number one in the chat. He was here before we even hit the live button. Hey Donzel, thank you. Nancy, thank you for being here. The official Jamia, thank you for being here.
Hey, baby.
Come on, come on. Let me see some new names. Come on, come on. Angela Calloway, Happy Mac, hey, Taretha. Is that it? Is it Taretha? I don't know, but if it's wrong, I'm sorry. But welcome, Jen. Hey, sis. Hey, Sonia Lewis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Unique's Garden. Welcome to the Garden Girls Chat too. We got GT Grows in Alaska. Jacqueline is in the comments. She will be live shortly. So y'all, we need. She's coming. She coming. I know y'all be listening, Jackie, when she don't here, but she ain't here. She's coming. So that's my little introduction. I was trying to change my name, and then I was like, let maybe throw up a little picture in the back. I don't even know. But anyways, we do an introduction. We do an introduction. Go ahead, Shelly, introduce yourself, honey.
All right now. I am Shelly, host of Shelly's Homestead Hideaway in Maryland, Zone 7B, where I grow in self-irrigated planters, elevated beds, hydroponics, in-ground, raised beds. Did I get everything?
Green stock.
Oh, thank you, thank you, Cynthia. In green stalks as of this year. So that's it. Oh, what am I doing? What am I chewing on?
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating some leftovers from yesterday from Sardi's. So it's a hot honey salmon, Brussels sprouts, and rice, fried rice. That's what I'm eating. It's just a little bit of leftovers. I was hungry. And I'm making some, when I walk away, I'm making some squash from the garden with onions and basil from the garden as well. That's it. I'm passing the mic to Cynthia.
Hey y'all, I am Cynthia from CC's Texas Garden. I'm in Zone 8B, 9A, and I grow in-ground in containers in raised beds and green stock. And I also do hydroponics indoors. And so what I'm snacking on tonight is all junk food, y'all. It's one of them times. I do have some healthy water in my container, but I got me some Oreos and I got some sour cream and onion chips.
Listen.
Hey,
so the healthy thing about the Oreos is that they're already packaged, right? So that's one serving, right? And you good. So that's what my nutritionist say. If you got it prepackaged, you on the road to right.
Yeah, unless you eat 2 or 3 packages.
We ain't talking about that now. Come on now.
That would be my story.
It is sometimes my story. I eat 2, but we just gonna go with Cynthia probably gonna eat 1.
They're not double stuff, GT. They're not double. They just regular stuff.
Oh, he like double.
I don't think I like double stuff.
I don't either. That's too much icing in the middle.
Oh wow.
Now let me tell y'all what I'm going to be drinking in a minute.
Is Shelly pink to anybody but me? Everybody, or is it just me?
I'm pink.
Pink?
Yeah. Yep. Your whole you have a pink hue over your whole face. Because when I let me look on the channel. You can keep on talking. Let me go look over here.
I look fine to me.
I know you look fine.
You got the pink light on.
Cynthia, how I look to you?
You look fine to me. You got the pink light on.
No, it could be the red from the shirt.
Good morning. Thank you for my super
sticker. It must be the StreamYard because when I went to YouTube, you look fine. I don't know what's going on.
Money in the chat. Money in the chat.
Big money. That is hilarious. All right. I was just sitting there looking. I don't know why all of a sudden Shelly's has a pink hue, but she does. Okay, it went away. I don't know what that was.
Clean your glasses.
It's not my glasses. They are dirty though.
Hey Desmond, welcome in.
So welcome to the
Hi Desmond, welcome in.
I just want to do a few more shout outs. Who else is in the chat? Hey Tia, my brother's in the chat. We have All right. Hey, Mr. Batman. Hi. Welcome
So
back to the Garden Girls. What's this?
let's
Key?
give a hearty happy birthday to Desmond, whose birthday is tomorrow.
Happy
What?
birthday, Mr.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Go ahead and sing to him, Rashida.
Here, I ain't got a song in me. Hey, right. I'm like, that's it. That's it. Bougie Prepper, what's up? What's up? Yep, I see the money in the chat. I'm just getting caught up, y'all, because I feel like I just missed a whole lot in the chat.
We have Keita T as well.
Keita,
You
okay,
didn't catch her. She's one of my garden friends. When I was scrolling through YouTube one day, a couple months ago, and she was like, "Oh, I was thinking about starting a garden." I was like, "Oh, you need seeds?"
Oh,
And now she has a green sock and everything. Because I'm like, let me get another garden going.
that's
Come on now.
awesome.
What we doing? Spreading the love, spreading the word.
Hmm.
So listen.
Spread some seeds. Sow some seeds.
For those of you that are here, we ask you to make the rounds today. You can go to my channel, Rashida in the Garden, and subscribe. Okay, everybody need to go subscribe over there because there ain't but 8 people over there. I
was gonna say that's a new channel. Let me
New
hop
channel.
on over there.
I got the new channel. It's a few shorts up there, a couple of videos, and I did a little live stream earlier. I would have been live streaming from the garden, but I can't do it from my mobile because I don't have 50 subscribers. So I need 50 people to do it from my phone. So y'all go over there, please, and subscribe to me, Rashida in the Garden. Like, whatever, comment, go to Shelly Homestead Hideaway, subscribe to her, like the live stream, go on the CC's Texas Garden. Come on, because she putting out content every day. Every day.
Every day.
Every day. So, is she in the Garden dash 2 point something or whatever? Because I had to make a second channel because I messed up the first time. It's okay. And when you say, how did you mess up? Because I have YouTube Premium and I made that channel outside my premium account. And let me tell you what I ain't finna do is watch them commercials.
Ooh.
So I was like, let me go that and go over to premium.
So you don't want to pay folks. Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
I watched the video.
It don't matter. Video watching don't even do nothing.
What am I saying? I'm paying the premium.
Don't hate because she got premium. Don't do that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Her.
No, to educate people when they think I watched the video all the way through, but I skipped them commercials. Well, then you ain't paying them. You just watched the video. Thank you for watching the video.
You're welcome.
I'm just saying you don't get paid unless you watch the ads be watched. So just letting you know, in case people don't know that. Hey, Rosemary, welcome in.
Well, I ain't paying y'all, but I'm trying to give y'all some views. Keep on in rotation.
It really counts when you need them 4,000 watch hours. You know.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I can do that. Mm-hmm. Them commercials, Y'all know, you know what? It probably wouldn't bother me if I didn't come up in the time before YouTube had commercials. They added them ads, and I got a straight attitude.
And they can be annoying because sometimes we just keeping it real. It's not just the one ad. It's when they stream ads back to back. It's like, you know, this ad ends in 30 seconds and you wait your 30 seconds and it roll into another ad.
I know. I'm like, I say it's the ones that's like a whole
subscribers. I am now number 12.
You know, the ones that you know, a whole movie, and you be like, I forgot who I was watching. Because skip them because that don't make no sense.
Yeah, so yeah, but I'm not an ad watcher. So just like even live TV.
Now you know you was raised watching commercials.
I was, but now I have options. So yeah, go ahead and make the rounds. We appreciate your support. Even here on the Garden Girls Chat and Chew. So the goal is by the end of September, all garden content, even the live stream, will be at Rashida in the Garden. So it will
Shelley,
stop screaming or Rashida Monique if you've been watching it over here.
GT say you're echoing or you sound like a church announcer. I don't know. It's wherever you at.
I sound like a church announcer.
Yeah, it kind of got a little echo in the background.
I do have an echo. Why is that?
I don't know.
I didn't hear an echo for Shelley.
That's my squad. Cynthia, mute your mic.
Mm-hmm.
Testing 1 2. I still hear. Listen. We had this problem last week. 2 weeks ago. I don't know what to tell you.
So I'm wondering when Jackie comes in, is that going to be an issue?
Lord,
you know,
I can't even understand or begin to understand what the problem would be.
Right, because we didn't have this. And I have echo cancellation turned off.
Okay.
Oh, well, it says do not turn this off unless you have a high quality microphone and are wearing headphones. Oh, I'll turn that off.
So while we figure that out,
I'm gonna go
now
out
we
and
all
back in.
echoing.
And you don't have a YouTube window open. I turned my phone off earlier because it kept trying to make the microphone go through my phone. Because you know how Apple products like to link and do whatever the hive mind thing they got going on. That's crazy. When y'all mute, do I have a? Now Shelly's muted. Not Shelly, CC is.
I'm not mute. Let me mute myself.
Now do I have echo? Crazy. It don't want us all unmuted? It got to be something they added, y'all.
It has to be because we wasn't having this issue before.
Let me go to audio. Okay. Let me try this. Well, you guys here? Oh, shut up.
Testing. I still
Hello. Girl, shut up. I'm about to be mad.
We're not about to do this again.
Rob said it's happening to all the YouTube channels lately.
Oh, okay. So it's not just us.
It's a YouTube thing. This is on stage at the 90s concert. Rosemary's Garden. That is. And we didn't care. All right. So we just have to mind our mute buttons while each other is talking. I think that's going to be the issue. I think that's going to be the way to go through it. So we apologize in advance for the things we can't control. And we're talking about it.
So Shelly, what you had did before? What button that you had punched before when it was just you echoing?
I went into the settings in audio, and I've turned off the echo cancellation, the reduced mic background noise.
Well, can you turn it back on so at least you be echoing?
So
you didn't even notice it, did you?
Wait, so that I could be echoing?
Okay, now it's clear.
Okay, I just turned it back on. So
okay.
It's not doing it?
It's not doing it.
Okay, I turned it off and I just turned it back on. Now I hear it again.
I don't.
No, but only you hear it.
Oh, yeah. I hear the echo.
God bless you. I'm gonna let you hear it. All right, y'all. We did the introductions. Put your girl zones in the chat. If you would, put your girl zones in the chat so people will know where you're going from, so you can make a friend in the chat, meet your neighbors. You are also welcome to submit your questions in the chat throughout the video. We will try to answer them as the chat goes along. Jacqueline brought the static now. Did I really? It sounds like you got a radio in the background. But we just finished with the echo. So, I'm sorry, Jacqueline. So, good. But yeah, put the girls on in the chat. I'm going in zone 6A. Shelly's going in zone whatever she just said.
I'm zone 7B.
Oh, Lord.
Pull our names up.
Oh my God. This is funny. So yeah, you're welcome to put your submit your questions in the chat, and we're gonna give Jacqueline a second so she can do her introduction. If she's had something to chew on, tell us what she's chewing, and she can invite people to follow her channel if you're here and you don't already follow Jacqueline at Four Seasons Garden. Go ahead, Jacqueline, do your introduction, baby.
I kind of feel bad I don't have my background. I'm on a different laptop, hoping that we'd get any feedback this time. Is it okay? Are we getting feedback? Okay, so it's working this time.
I had mine on mute. It's doing it, but they said it's doing it on a lot of people's channel.
Okay, yeah, it's doing it. I was on your channel earlier and I could hear a lot of feedback on even in the car.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll put it on mute.
Okay. I am Jacqueline. I am content creator for Four Seasons Garden. I am in Zone 7A, Virginia. I'm a master gardener, and I garden in primarily hydroponics, but also self-irrigated planters, containers, newly raised bed. Trying that out. I'm not sure if I'm still quite into the raised bed world, but we're gonna keep going through it, and green stalks, and I think that's pretty much it. And I had another master gardener put a post in her Facebook, and she has a white peach tree that is it's ready for harvest. So I went to her house and got some white peaches, and I made a peach cobbler. So that is what I'll be chewing on tonight. And it is amazingly delicious. And I'll tell you, those peaches are so sweet and so good.
Awesome. Oh, white peaches. That sounds good. That sounds good. Good peach cobbler. So, I was just going through the chat, and I'm just looking, and I was trying to make note of how many zones we have present. I'm laughing at Happy Mac. Happy Mac says he's in zone 4. Bring your snow boots. You ain't quite in the snow yet, are you, Happy Mac? I'm hoping you got another few weeks. Yeah, so I see zone 8B, 10A, 7A, zone 4. I'm in zone 6, but there's somebody else here in zone 6, zone 5, and 9. I think that's what we're missing. Go ahead and throw it in the chat. All right, so we've done our introductions. Let's go ahead and do our 2-week garden update since my mic is open. What have I done in the garden in these last 2 weeks? My days run together, so I'm just gonna tell y'all what I've done, and y'all gonna tell me if you heard it before. I cleaned out another not flower bed, another planter, raised garden. Pulled up the mint, pulled out all the flat running roots and all that, the mint, and what else did I have in there? It's mostly mint and weeds. So I have one more to go, and that's mint. It had green onion. No, it had onion that went to flower, so I pulled those flowers off. I'm waiting for those to dry out and get the seeds from that. What is she making? Oh, that watermelon agua fresca you made. I did that. I had a couple of harvests, fertilizing, watering the garden. I'm trying to think what major I've done. I have a video I have to post where I took my few green beans and I was gonna cook them. Had them on to cook at the parents' house, and I got distracted and went and got in the shower, got dressed, and I come back and I scorched my beans, so there were no beans for me. That was hilarious. Yeah. My leaf of life. Today actually I put the new plants in some soil. So prayerfully, if this transplanting, that's the word, the transplanting goes well, I will have 12 small leaf alives in my greenhouse. So I'm excited about it. I don't know, hydroponics. I just harvested a whole bunch of tomatoes. That's on video. That's the same plants we planted last fall. The same two. Orange Hat and Tiny Tim. I have not trimmed the roots because Mike said I didn't have to. I keep saying it, y'all. So if something happen with yeah, if anything go wrong, I'm gonna blame Mike. Yeah, that's it. I can't think of anything exciting that went on in the garden outside of me clearing out that raised bed. Oh, and I started fall seeds. I think y'all saw that, but that might have been before the last video. I don't know. All right, y'all. Somebody else give a garden update. Okay, Shetty, give a garden update.
CC, why you didn't do your garden update?
I was trying to share out the live to other platforms.
I was doing something else, and I thought sure somebody was going to jump in there. But
I'm trying to share it out still.
That's all right. Mine's is going to be quick. 2-week garden update. 2 weeks since we were last presents, one with another. What have I done? I filled up. I shouldn't say I filled it up. I topped off one of my 8-foot by 4-foot beds that I've had for I think 4 years now, and so the level of the soil had gone down. It had the hoop structure on top, so we took that off and I refreshed that with soil and brought the soil level back up so that I can plan to plant some fall crops in there. Right now, the volunteer yellow pear tomatoes are coming along in that bed. We're gonna see if we get any before it gets too cold. I also planted 8 varieties of lettuce in one of my elevated beds that was empty, and I already see some sprouting. I just planted them Wednesday evening, and I see some sprouting or germination already for some of the varieties. I fertilized. I got some fish emulsion, which I was out of for a good bit of the summer, and I did do some fertilizing. I harvested some tomatoes, y'all. Booyah! Your girl has tomatoes. This has absolutely, and I made this post, this has been the most productive slicer tomato season ever for me. And I have more tomatoes out in the garden, and I have a ton more on the vine. So I will be working on trying to can tomatoes. I'm harvesting lots of cucumbers, of course. And that's pretty much it. I'm just trying to get ready to plant stuff out for the fall as best I can. That's it. That's my 2-week garden update. Thank you, Associate Minister.
Okay, I'll go next. Yeah, I was trying to share out to other gardeners to bring them on over here. So my 2-week garden update. My fall plants that I have out there, the little seedlings, they're getting a little bigger. I've been up potting them into their own individual little, things because I got to get ready for my fall plant exchange next month. So I need my little seedling babies to get a little nicer, for they won't be like, like, what is this? Because some people are rough with new seedlings. So I want them really, with some good roots. So I've been pretty much trying to make my tomatoes plants and my peppers survive until you got a little cute stuff going on over there. Make my peppers and tomatoes survive until the fall, because I did not have a successful tomato pepper season because the leaf for the bugs was they was horrible out there. They was making all my tomatoes splotchy and ugly. And then the heat came and the tomatoes don't like all the heat. So I'm just trying to make them survive. I think I'm going to have a better fall crop with them. So I'm just trying to make them survive. But my okra is doing amazing. So I'm getting okra. And what else am I getting? Eggplants. My eggplants are doing really good out there. So I have the little finger eggplants. So they only like tall, maybe 1 inch, 2 inch. Good for making them, chopping them up, cooking them like okra, frying them. They're really good. But so pretty much eggplants and my okra is what's doing good. Now, as for my back garden, my watermelon is just my watermelon's giving me a rough time. I have one that's like this size, but it's been this size for a couple of weeks, and I'm like, I hate to chase this vine and it be dead at the end or unalived at the end. I don't know. It's still sitting there. And I placed some more, about 8 more seeds out there. And I don't know. It's just whatever with the watermelons. Sweet potatoes are doing good. I did a good harvest of sweet potatoes. I was excited about that. I wasn't going to harvest until November, but these sweet potatoes, every time I would go over there, I would see another one like popped up at the top, and I'm like, let me just go on. So I did clear out one of my small 2x2 raised beds, circle beds of sweet potatoes, and so I harvest them, and I'll show y'all that. And later I'll go grab them and show y'all those. And sweet potato leaves, I sauteed them up, and they were delicious. And I've seen some people was like, oh, I see, because I cooked y'all and showed that I cooked them, so they were good. And hydroponically indoors, things are looking good. I got myself in hydroponic, my fall things. A couple of my kales have not came up, and I don't know why, but I may have to drop some more seeds of those in the next week or so. If they don't do anything, they just sitting there. I keep looking in the little sponge hole, and I'm like, you there? What is going on? Why are you not growing? You ain't doing nothing. So, but as for my other little seedlings, my especially my Georgia collards, they're already getting nice up in there. I'm like, okay, so those are doing good. So hydroponically indoors. I'm also doing seed tray indoors that I planted out some different fall plants there. They're doing good. They're under my grow lights under here. And yesterday I planted out 7 different cabbages. And like a seed tray of 7 different cabbages. I'm going all the fall stuff, y'all. This is my season. Fall is my time. So thank you for letting me share.
Cynthia.
Yes.
Loofah.
What?
You know I'm mad at you.
Be mad at yourself. What?
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't be mad at her. She warned us last year. Warned us.
So, I didn't mind trying it. I'm mad because I have all this growth of this loofah plant and vine. I have absolutely no loofah.
They coming.
When? Because I'm fitting to cut it all down.
Why?
Because it's growing all over the place, and I keep shut up. I'm sorry. Be quiet.
I can't even look at her. Because what did I tell her?
She told me to be mad at myself. No, I'm just mad because I keep looking and I see the blossoms and I see the butterflies and the bees, in there, but I'm not seeing any fruit.
They coming. Give them time.
But I thought they take like 90 to 120 days once they start fruiting. No?
Where you at on time?
Huh?
How long you have growing?
We in Maryland, we probably have about 85.
When did you start them?
a while back. Remember June 27th when Farmer Chaz was
It's
here?
only what, 2 months?
I started them before then.
But you're getting flowers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they coming.
All right.
The pastor talked about faith tonight. You got to keep the faith, sister. Keep the faith.
I'm ripping up loofah because every time I go out there, I'm like, oh no, I see another vine coming up out
Really? From last year?
Yes.
Oh, because you was dropping seed?
Dropping seeds out of them loofahs when I was cleaning them outdoors. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Little shop of heart. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm through.
All right, Jackie.
Go ahead, Jackie.
All right, 2-week update for me. I was out in the community garden this week, and I have never grown yard-long beans. I probably never will. Them things look like snakes. Like, I have never seen green beans look like that. I was like, because I had been out there for like a week and a half, and I popped over there, and I'm like, what in the world is going on in my garden? So we got to go back over there and gather some more. The green beans are doing great in the raised beds. We did give the fertilizer, and everything looks so nice and green. I mean, a little bit of fertilizer goes a long ways. What have I learned? We'll probably talk about that later on. Well, I'm going to just throw it out here. What have I learned? Don't overcrowd your raised beds. I know everyone's like, just throw stuff in every spot and everything. Yes, them things. Yes. So when do you pick them? Like, I just went through and I just harvested everything. I was like, I'm serious. I was like, this is creepy looking.
Yeah. When they, you want to get them before they start getting the beans. Like whole in there. You can do them with the beans get whole, but I like to harvest them before. But
you just
chop them up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have read.
I would definitely grow them again.
Huh?
You would?
I would grow them again.
Mm-hmm. I'm growing the red ones too.
All right, I'm gonna try.
I had grown the red ones before.
All right, I'll try them, but I was like, I'm not sure about this. I'm accustomed to my good old bush beans. Green beans, I know what they look like, but I guess I need to get a little bit more, spread my wings a little bit more. But anyway, so yeah, I'm sorry that the echoing so happens. I don't even know why. I guess we need to figure out why it keeps doing that. Let's see, that's that. Everything else, because the green beans are shadowing everything in the raised bed, even though I've got it like in the middle and everything on the outside. It's kind of stunted the growth of my peppers, my tomatoes. So really knowing like where to put things in the raised bed in the future would be my biggest thing. Like put the pole beans in the back and then put everything in the front so that the sun will catch everything. So learning things from a raised bed standpoint of view of how to set things in there. I thought putting it in the middle so I can allow the beans go up the middle, and then everything on the outside did not work very well. And then of course putting too many in there. I'm really going to stick to my square foot method. I think it just would have worked a lot better if I had done that. And chicken update. I think the last time we were on here, we had received 60 chickens for the first batch, but the United States Postal Service held them up for an extra day. So they were at the post office for 2 days versus 1 day. So we actually lost 12 from that batch. We actually lost like 10 in the first 2 or 3 days just because they didn't get fed, they didn't get watered, all the stuff that they need to get done with that. So we called up the hatchery that we ordered from. So it had nothing to do with the hatchery. The hatchery does great. We called them up, let them know that we had lost a large amount. They sent us out like 15 extra, like 15 to our 10 that we had lost at that point. So they even gave us more in an abundance to replace those. And then we ordered some more. So we had 40 that came in the following week. And out of those 40, we've only lost 2. So that tells you like the difference of having the chickens come in right away the next day, where you can get in and get them fed and get them watered. And because it's been so hot, we've been giving them electrolytes in order to get them through this hot spell that we're having right here in Virginia. So we have a fan on them. I'm out there twice a day, kind of checking on them, 2 or 3 times a day, checking on them to make sure that they're good. Yeah, chicken math, definitely. Go ahead. Yes, ma'am.
What do y'all do with the unalived chicken?
What am I going to do with these? These are going to be freezer chickens.
No, the ones.
Oh, the unalived? The one, they go to Mother Nature. Mother Nature takes them, so the hawks will take them, or the fox will take them, and
you put them as fertilizer in your garden.
In my garden, no, they get Circle of Life. So I feed God's creatures with it.
Okay.
So, yeah, Farmer Chaz, I'm not sure if I can do this raised bed thing. Like just having too many things in one bed it's driving me crazy. Like, I like my sips that I can put just green beans in one, tomatoes in one, put my cucumbers in one. Everything is, and I guess so. I never noticed how. Oh, I can't. I can like add like basil to my tomatoes, right? Because that's kind of complimenting. But it's the same with my hydroponics. I did that for Farmer Chaz, and I did the cucumbers and the peppers and put different things in my hydroponics. It drove me insane. Like I was like, never again. When I grow in my hydroponics, it'll be all tomatoes, it'll be all lettuce, it'll all be green peppers. I've learned, and that's how it's going to be. It's going to be. So if you see my channel, know that everything's going to be very OCD for when you come look at my channel. So that's the garden and chicken update for me.
All right, you guys. So we moving on to garden purchases. If you guys have a garden update, feel free to add it in the chat. What's going on in your garden, wherever you are. We'd love to have you share. Your neighbors would love to see what's going on. Now we're going to go to our garden purchases, our 2-week garden purchase update. I haven't made a purchase, but I am planning a purchase. I have a cart made, and that's just because the soil level in my 4x8 beds is very low, and so I need to add some compost and soil to that, and also I can use some more fertilizer or some bone meal or something for my flowering and bulbing plants. Outside of that, excuse me, I haven't bought anything, and I don't foresee me buying anything. Well, I do want to buy some seeds, but I haven't started that cart yet because I promised myself I was going to go through my seeds first, because I have 955 packs of Southern Georgia collards, and I don't need no more. Okay? And that's only because every time I order seeds, I was ordering collards because I wanted collards. Y'all know how that is. But yeah, I haven't purchased anything. So I'm going to go the backwards way. Not the backwards way. We're going to go the opposite way of what we went before. So I'm going to Jacqueline go next for her purchases. We know she bought chickens.
All right. So yes, I bought chickens. And thank you for everybody. Yes, it's very sad. I saw those comments. Yes, it's very sad when you lose chickens. These chickens are getting bigger. Some of them are right at the 2 weeks. So they're not learning to jump. So they jump on the lights. And so today I knew if they jumped on the lights, they can jump out of the brooder. But it was hot. So I closed, like half of the brooder is wood at the top and half of it's got the hardware cloth. And I know because I closed it this morning, that's why one of them died this afternoon when I come home from church. One of them was dead. So I've left it open, and I came in straight from church. I have not gone out there yet because I left it open. I'm like, I don't know how many chickens are going to be outside of the brooder, and it's on a pallet. So I am not going to be crawling under that pallet chasing no chickens. So I'm hoping they all stayed in the brooder and didn't jump out of the brooder.
Do you have lights out there?
Yes, there is lights in the brooder. There is lights in the tractor, so we'll be able to turn the light on. But I'm not gonna sit here and count 58 chickens. I'm sorry, I don't do it. It's hard enough to watch the chickens run around to find the one that's got the poopy butt, to clean its butt off in order to throw it back in there. Like, pasty butt is something that you have to worry about those first 2 weeks. So I'm in there with warm water and paper towel. Look at Rashida's face. It's not that bad, I promise you. So I'm the pasty butt mom, making sure the butts are all clean.
That's why I don't do pets.
That's a fact.
At least your kids
Chicken got too many issues.
These animals, I'm gonna let y'all do that.
Pasty butt, bumblefoot, Nick stuck in them, Rudy, make noise.
It's all right. It's all right. I love them. They getting accustomed to my voice now. Like, first when I go be like, "Hey, the chickens," and they all go running around like, "Hey, listen, I'm the one who's feeding you guys. Don't be running away from me." So, anyway, 2 week garden purchase. So I was on Farmer Chaz's, and she is one of my moderators. She was on talking, I think, on Saturday about sponges, and I've been wanting to do something different than sponges in my hydroponics. So we talked about LECA. So I'm going to try LECA, but I also purchased, if I can get it out of here, rock wool. And it came the next day, which is very unusual for us out in the country. Yeah, it's your fault, Farmer Chaz. Huh? Yeah, so I'm going to try this in the hydroponics instead of sponges. It's a little bit cheaper.
So I heard some people get itchy from that.
Yes, it can get itchy. I can feel it. This is the first time I've purchased it.
Is it biodegradable, or where you have to dig it out the soil if you use it to start seeds like you would for the sponges?
Say that again, Rashida.
So that's not biodegradable either,
no.
Correct?
Yep, it's not biodegradable either, yeah. But the LECA, of course, would be nice because that you just wash and rinse and reuse. So I'm going to do a little test. I'm going to do the rock wool, and I'm going to do the LECA and see how it works. Just because it's something I wanted to try, and Farmer Chaz brought it up on her channel, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to try it on mine. So I did purchase that, and I did get in the Oyas, so I want to try that out. So I might try that in a fall garden, but I can't go too far into the fall because you can't let them freeze. You have to pull them out. So that's the only thing about. So I might actually wait till next spring to test the Oyas, but I got 6 of those, and we're going to try that. And then I did buy some seeds. I was watching some gardener, and they had Black Magic seeds. So I went on Baker Creek and bought them, and they were advertising the Agastache flowers. It's a perennial, and they got me. So I was like, when Baker Creek's shipping is free, you just kind of like, oh, I can do that, and I can do that, and I can do that. So, and I did some Swiss charge for the chicken. So I'm going to get some Swiss charge started here for the chicken. So that is my 2-week garden purchase. Going backwards,
Okay,
I guess. CC.
Cynthia. Yeah.
Okay. So I got some more sponges for my hydroponics, and I got some more A and B solutions in the little thing. It's like I think it's 6 extra or something, 3 or 4 extra come in it. So I got the food and the sponges, and I also, of course, I don't know if I showed all my lovely seeds, but I have 81 packs, I think, of my Dollar Tree seeds.
I saw your Dollar Tree haul. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're the basic ones, but when seedlings come along and are you wanting to help new gardeners start, you don't want to give them something hard for them to grow. You don't want to be like, here, grow this exotic fruit thing. And they'll be like, so give them basics. So I like that because then
How much were they?
15 cents each.
They don't ever have them in our area.
Ours does. I'm waiting. Like, I think next month we'll start 15.
If you can find them.
Wait, say that again, Cynthia.
They actually should be 1 cent now if you can find them.
They have seeds in the stores. They're just never on sale here. Never.
I'm gonna go tomorrow and see if ours already started 15 cents. It's usually late August, September is when ours dropped to 15 cents.
Okay. I'm gonna check tomorrow. I'm gonna make a note to check mine.
Yes. So that's what I bought, but I did want to show you my little harvest thing because I want to show you my sweet potatoes. Look at my sweet potatoes from my garden. Got this one. Got this one. This one here. These are some nice.
At your house for dinner.
Look, my mama keeps saying, "Are they cured yet? Are they ready to be?" I'm like, no, another week, Mom. Another week.
But can't they be used right out of the garden if you really want to?
They can, but they're not gonna be sweet. They're not gonna be. They're gonna be more starchy instead of a sweet taste to it because it needs time for them sugars to break down in it to be able to have them to taste like sweet potatoes. So yeah, that's it. You can take me off the big screen.
All right, Shelly, you go.
Purchase. Yeah, your volume is down low.
Girl,
listen. Purchases for me. I already mentioned to you all that I ordered some fish emulsion, and I did receive that. I also, if you guys recall, the last time we were live, we were talking about cardboard and cutting it up, shredding it up to put actually in the garden beds. And Rashida said I was going to order a shredder for the cardboard. Well, I didn't order a shredder, but what I did order was some of those electric scissors type things that you can use for cutting up cardboard and stuff. And I ain't impressed. So y'all already know I'm sending it back. I will try another one. I think it's just the one that I got wasn't the best option. But I think if I can find a good one, it'll be great because we go through a whole lot of boxes around here with all these Amazon orders. And then what else did I order? I ordered the cutters, the fish emulsion. Did I order anything else? I think that's it. I did order some items that aren't necessarily garden related, but they are connected to the garden because I do want to get some canning done. I ordered some fermentation lids for the wide mouth mason jars. I've never used them before, so I can't answer a whole bunch of questions about them, but we're going to see what it does. And then I also ordered, I'm like looking at my history to see what exactly they're called. They're called silicone mason jar lids, and they are just a silicone lid that can fit onto mason jars. And I was like, who knew? So I ordered some of those for the garden. For the mason jars. And I think that's all that I have purchased.
Exactly. You need to go wash your hands.
I think I'm going to return them. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep them.
Yeah.
I am itching so bad from the rock wool.
Oh, really?
Yes, that fast. Like, I'm like, oh.
Uh-oh.
Now let me take our break. Yeah.
Chaz, don't open them. Send them things back.
I'm sending them back. We will not be trying rock wool.
Yep. I've heard many people say that they itchy.
Chaz, you asked about the canning lids. Are you talking about the I can show it to y'all. You talking about, oh, okay. I thought you said you had ordered some rock wool. Are you asking me how the lids, the silicone ones work? Let me turn my background off and I'll grab one and show it to you guys. I can figure this out. Right here. Right here. All right, so give me a second.
Yeah, I have the Leca too. So I think it's going to be Leca and sponges, and that's it. Ladies, I just sent you guys a text, FYI, too.
I was gonna say, would you need gloves with the rock wool?
I'm not going to wear gloves in my garden. You know that.
Fine.
So I can show y'all what these lids look like. This is the fermentation lid that I guess when you have, it's more for, I think, refrigerated canning, and you put it on top and then you put your lid on it, of course, and it's supposed to, I guess, like let the air burp when you're doing refrigerator stuff or fermenting. Like I said, I don't know a lot about these, but the lids, this is the lid. It's called Yat Hindi, YATHINDY. So I'm trying to give you guys a good view, and you can see all the different levels of it. And because of the way it's designed, I have this little jar here that I got from somewhere. I can actually use it on here. It fits right over the top. And you see the difference? I can fit that in there. I can use the same lid, and instead of it going around the outside, it goes inside the lid. So it fits all different types of mason jars. And so I think these will be super handy. You know how we oftentimes we get jars from the store, pickle jars and stuff, and you just have those metal lids and you want to get rid of them. This is a great, I think, alternative for it. So I was happy that this came across my suggested items.
Can you throw that in our girls chat, please?
Sure, I'll send them to you.
Thank you.
Chaz, did that answer your question? And Farmer Chaz put in the chat earlier, I don't know if you guys saw it, and I'm happy to pull up the video. She said, I didn't tell y'all about the naming ceremony that I had for her grandchildren. So if you didn't see my live on Wednesday evening, if you guys want, I'll pull it up and show that little snippet of the naming ceremony so y'all can be introduced to Farmer Chaz's grandchildren.
Her grandchildren?
Yeah.
Are we gonna reset?
Yeah, we're gonna reset, and you can pull that up, Shelly, and we'll play it after the reset.
Okay.
All right, you guys, we're gonna play the reset. We'll be back. For the people that are new, we'll be back. We're just gonna play a little music, okay? We ain't going away. We just taking a break to do a little resetting.
Pull up a chair, we growing something good. Who's in the garden today? Roshita, Shelly, Jacqueline, CT, Texas Sunshine. Garden girls, yeah, we here. it seem. Yeah. It's the garden girls, yeah, we here. Garden girls, it's the garden girls, yeah, we here. Garden girls, it's the garden girls, yeah, we here. Garden girls, it's the garden girls, yeah, we here. Garden girls, yeah. Welcome to the garden, everybody eats here.
I'm back.
Welcome back, y'all.
That's the reset. That's the reset. Shelly, go ahead and play your video. Welcome to the second half of the Guy and Girls Chat and Chew. Now, Shelly's gonna share with her naming ceremony for Farmer Chaz's.
Listen, first, thank you so much, Associate Minister Reserve Deacon, Right Reverend, because you sound you got a whole lot of titles behind it, for putting that PSA announcement in the chat. We appreciate that. All right, so let me hit share. Oh, you know what? Let me do here. Video file.
Yeah, we forgot to do mail call. I don't have a mail call.
I do have a mail call while I'm pulling this up. Also share audio, tab audio, share. Okay, so first before I go to it, so I'll share. I got one item from Angela Calloway, which are some seeds. They are rattlesnake green beans, which are a pole bean. So of course I want to know, can I plant these? Can I plant some of these now? I'm gonna have to do the research. Cynthia, I see you shaking your head. No, I don't have enough time.
For pole beans, I don't know how long when you get cold.
90 to 120 days, right?
Not till November 1st.
Okay. Go ahead.
So go ahead and try.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Try.
I'll drop a few seeds. Okay, so here's the setup for this video that I'm sharing with you guys. Back in June, when we attended a garden tea party together, Farmer Chaz and Cynthia, we all went to this garden tea party here in Maryland, and Farmer Chaz gifted me with some plants that weren't faring so well on her end, and she also did not have enough room for them. So she is always making fun of me because she says I'm always trying to save stuff. And so in this case, she brought her grandbabies down here and she named them. And so here is the naming session that I did on Wednesday evening as part of my live. So let me hit play. Works for me because I put it on a softer spray. All right. I have chives and I'm looking, I'm like, oh my goodness. Thought I had a cue right Sharon. I have chives and I'm looking, I'm like, oh my goodness, the sprouts, I think they're like garlic chives. It's coming have gotten really tall. I know, Chaz, I can't help it. I like to have fun. I like to laugh, you know? So we're gonna go christen the Roselle. Am I saying that right? Yeah, the Roselle plants. So what did I do with the name tags? Did I bring them out here?
What did I do with your baby's names? All right now. Where y'all hiding at? Where y'all hiding at, cheering?
Cheering. Okay, let me fast
All
forward
right.
a little bit.
All right, come on out now. Come on out.
There we go.
We got Betsy.
You know when you look.
We got Jerry and Ella. Okay, so let's go meet them. In the garden tour video that was on Farmer Chaz's channel, Her Tour in My Garden, we do show these grandbabies that she brought and dropped off at my house. You know, like I didn't have enough work of my own to do. She was like, I'm gonna drop these babies off at you since you tend to like saving things to lock out my legs. So let me show y'all what Ella looks like now. All right, so we're gonna angle y'all a little bit this way, and boom, there's Ella, y'all, right here in all her glory. When she was brought and dropped off here at the house, she was malnourished and small. She didn't have much hope, but she came on over here to Shelly's homestead hideaway, and Shelly took care of her, right? I put her in a nice pot. I fed her some nutrients, and now she is flourishing. Like she just is doing the thing. And I know she's going to put off a lot of production. So we're going to christen Ella with her name tag right down here. So nobody will ever forget her name, okay? That's Ella. That's one of 3. Thank you. So now we're going to come down here. Chaz, you are going to scream because I can't even believe it sometimes when I come out here. Here, I don't want y'all to fall. Let me see. I might have to bring y'all up this way. Yeah, I'm going to bring y'all up that way. Oh, but that don't, I mean, I guess you can tell this is Jerry, okay? This Jerry. And you can see how big Jerry is, but Jerry not as big as Ella.
This is where I get a little crazy.
So Jerry's almost like the little brother. He the little brother in the group. But he has flourished over here at Shelly's homestead hideaway. All right. So we're going to christen Jerry with his name tag. All right. All right, Jerry. You doing all right? Yeah, your grandma, she online right now. She's watching you, you know, on the live stream. You know, is she, you want to know, is she coming back to get you? Chaz, Jerry want to know, are you coming back to get him?
A full conversation.
Jerry, don't you worry about that. All you need to worry about right now is making sure you're healthy. You're putting out really nice leaves. And you know what? I think I'm starting to see, I don't know, I might be starting to see the beginning of some fruit production on Jerry. So Jerry, don't worry about your grandma. She might come back and visit you, but she's not going to be able to take you home, okay? But Shelly going to take good care of you. Okay? All right, there you go. Good job. Good job. Let me see what your grandma got to say real quick.
Where is Chaz at in the chat?
They are both very healthy. You just dropped them babies off. You didn't tell them. They didn't, Chanel. She didn't tell them anything. She just brought them on over here, and she knew I would take care of them.
They can't come back here. That's funny.
That grandma says, I can't do with the children.
All right,
I raise
yeah,
my own
last
kids.
but not least, we have Betsy, okay? And if inquiring minds want to know, yes, Chas came up with these names. Shelly, Auntie Shelly did not come up with these names. Grandma Farmer Chas came up these names, okay? So now I'm going to turn you guys around and looky there. Look at here. That right there, that's Betsy, right? She was the biggest one when she came. So I wanted to make sure she had a good start. So I put her in a regular, little small raised bed, whereas Jerry and Ella are in grow bags. Okay.
You playing favorites. That's what I heard.
There will be a difference. So if y'all want to talk about how Chas dropped her grandbabies off, go ahead and let her know how y'all feel about that. I see Donzel said it was a great idea. And I agree, Donzel, it was a great idea because of her generosity of wanting to share her grandbabies with me. I now have 3 very healthy roselle plants. Okay. All right. So yeah, look at Betsy showing out right there. Betsy is showing out. She's tall, right? I had to put some support on Betsy. Betsy needed some support. But she's doing good. She's looking real good. And she gonna produce real good. So I named thee Betsy. And we're gonna put her right there. Okay. You all right, Betsy? Yeah, girl, you looking real good. We are so proud of you. Yes, we are. We are very proud of how you are producing and putting out. You're growing up. You're getting tall. You got nice looking leaves. You're not, you don't look like you're lacking in nitrogen like some of the other plants. So you keep up the good work, okay? Tell your grandma you said hello. Okay. Chas, Betsy says hello. She misses you. She misses you. And she said, when you have some free time, come back and visit them. And when you come visit, by the time you get here, just go on and bring a little basket because you'll be able to harvest some of the fruit that they put out for you. Your great grands. Come get some of your great grands.
All right.
Lord, if that ain't pretty.
That was completely unscripted.
Okay. I don't even know what to say.
Chas is in the chat talking about don't tell them. What she say? Oh, don't. She said, we won't tell them how you sent your hibiscus to Glory. I didn't send it to Glory. I didn't know it was going to get that cold and it froze. But so clearly, funny. I know how to take care of the baby.
Oh, Sonya's over there cracking up. I see you, Sonya. I'm just sitting here like, oh my God. Oh my goodness.
When I started it, Chas was like, I think she had said in the chat during the live, she said she almost spit her juice out. Thank you, Hypatia.
That is hilarious. So listen. So y'all, this is the second half. I'm so sorry that I was gonna say I'm sorry I have low energy, but I can't do nothing about that. But we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. All right. Let's try this. I gave y'all how many topics? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We may not get through all of them, but then I rearranged them. So I want to start with this one, just in case we have any new gardeners in the chat before I choose. Any new gardeners in the chat? If you know a new gardener and you don't see them in the chat, send a video to them. How about that? I have one that I need to send a video to, so I haven't heard from her, but When I tell you that baby went to the what's called Wojo's, she went to Wojo's nursery and bought plants, and she just bought anything she thought she wanted, and they gave it to her. She called me one day. And she said, "This is my garden, but what's going on with my onions?" They had like the flower pot that like the mums come in, like the smaller mums come in. They just broadcast sold the onions in there and sold them to her like that. So she thought the onions was gonna grow in that. And I said, "Baby, no, you gotta separate them." But she had already overplanted all her beds, so I don't even know what happened. So I'm waiting to get the update of what happened with her onions. But they were just, she said they're not getting big. I said, "Oh no, baby, you need to." But she said they just sold them to me, and she had bought like 2 pots of them. And I was like, "Girl." So anyway, and that's for that to say, if you know a new gardener, share the broadcast. They might appreciate it. We might cover a question that they may have.
Wait, is Official Jamie is saying she's a new gardener?
Did she say that? I don't know. I'm gonna ignore that part. That part. I'm gonna ignore that part. So, this is crazy. Anyway, I'm looking at. So, Sheridan. So, Jamie said she's a new gardener. All right. So she was telling me, she said, the lady told me, she said, they just sold me these. They didn't tell me anything. I said, "Honey, they're not going to tell you." Especially a lot of like the bigger nurseries, they just wanted you to buy all the stuff. And they figured you picked it up, so you knew what you was doing. They wanted your money. So, but yeah, she got that stuff in ground, and cause she's like, "I'm just gonna plant out a little spot in my backyard." And I hadn't heard from her for like a month, maybe a month and a half. And then she sent me a video. No, we FaceTime, and she's like, "Raised bed, raised bed, raised bed, raised bed." I said, "Wait a minute, I thought you was doing the little." She got happy, but I'm excited for her. So anybody, excuse me, that is new, go ahead and share that out. So we'll hold that at the advice for the new gardeners. So let's go to the crop spotlight. Cece talked about some of her crops, but we want to know your top 3 crops for this season. Tell us about them. What made them your top 3? Are they always your top 3? My top 3. Yeah, I feel some type of way about my garden, but anyway, the one thing that's always producing is this quick snack cucumber, the one and the only. That germinated, and I planted it outside, and it's growing, and I'm steady feeding it and watering and picking from it. So thank God for the quick snack cucumber. So that would be my number 1 crop. My number 2 are, per usual, the green beans, the bush beans. The bush beans gonna bush bean. Okay, they're going to bush bean. That's what they're gonna do. Number 3 may not be all my collards. Wait a minute. Side point. Does grasshopper eat collard greens? Because I went and looked under my net, and I had a garden spider with the zigzag web or whatever, and then I had a grasshopper. Then I went there, and it's like half of my leaf is gone. And it's not like the worm. It's just, that's why I was like, is the grasshopper eating my greens?
Yeah. Grasshoppers eat greens.
Okay, well, I left them in there, hoping that the spider was going to eat them, because that was a big tail spider. You hear me? And I didn't open that net.
The orb weaver.
Oh, girl, listen. But anyway, so I got to do something about that. But anyway, so I would say my greens is my 3rd one, only because I had 1 plant of the Mazel cabbage collard that was the most mature, and that thing has been growing to the point that I need to go and raise my hoop for my insect netting, because it's getting big. Everything else is catching up, but that cabbage collard is doing the big thing, and this is my first time growing it. So those are my top 3 crops, and they are my top 3 because they're the only 3 that's produced. And somebody told me last time not to say I got a late garden. I planted my garden later than intended, so I'm going to get a harvest later than expected. So I'm just so impatient because I'm watching everybody just harvest, harvest, harvest. So, but those are my top three. So who wants to go next? Your top three crops and why are they your top three? And are they usually your top three? I didn't say that. Cucumbers, tomatoes, and cucumber, tomatoes. I want to say an okra were my top three the last garden season that I gardened. Those were my top three. So, all right, who want to go next?
I guess I'll go next.
Girl, don't let.
No. Anyway, so fall is what? What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reacting to Rob in the Garden's comment that the bush being strangled his watermelon. The bush being strangled my watermelon vines.
The bush beans did that? Okay.
But go ahead, Cece.
Okay, bush bean, the pole bean. Okay, Lord. Jesus.
Right. I was thinking maybe pole beans did that. I'm new and learning a lot. That's Kizzy from the Nichols. Hey, Jay Monique. So my three top crops and why. So fall is my season. That is where, you know, the things grow a little slower. You don't have to do as much watering, and you can go on vacation and they're okay. They still survive. They some troopers. So my top crop would be cabbage. I love growing me some cabbage. Every year I try to see if I can get the big Savoy cabbage to grow, and then we take pictures with it, like yeah. So I love doing my Savoy cabbage, which I have not planted that seed out yet. But and then my late Dutch cabbage was actually a big, huge cabbage this year. So that would be my top one. And why is because I love me some fried cabbage and some coleslaw and just, cabbage soup with some, little hamburger meat in there. It just warms my heart. So I love me some cabbage. And I like growing, which I'm trying to grow a lot more cabbages this year so I can be able to harvest and give out to people. I didn't get to give out as many as I wanted to. This year I want to do some raised beds with cabbages. So when I hand them the other greens, I can hand them a cabbage too. Okay. And so my second one would be my okra. My okra is one that it gets really tall. It usually get like 10 to 12 feet tall. I harvest a lot of okra. Even though this year I planted tons of okra, and I have, I think, 6 plants. I don't know. So I don't know if later all them little okra is gonna be trying, but it's gonna be too late. But right now I have one that's at least 6 foot tall. It is giving me okra every other day, if not every day, if the other ones are not giving it to me. So okra is, I love it because I love the beautiful hibiscus flowers, the bloom on that. And also because okra tastes good. I like fried okra. I like it cooked in a stew. I can eat it raw off the branch out there while I'm snack. So it's a garden snack. So I love okra. And, it has medicinal purposes with the mucin, however you say it. With the mucin. I don't drink the okra water. I haven't got there. I can't do it yet. But it is good for you to do that. It helps with your digestive system. It's all kind of stuff that is good for you. You can look it up. And it's been around, from the motherland for a very long time. So it's something good to have. Okay, the third thing for me, hey Miss Betsy, welcome in, would be mustard greens. Now I know some folks like collards, and that's cool. And I grow collards to give away to people, and I will cook some because my mama like collards. But I am a mustard green girl. and I will put a whole bed full of mustard greens, and I love harvesting them and giving them out to people and everything. But I love mustard greens because they're faster to cook. I can saute them things. I can put them with some sweet potato leaves, and just delicious. So those are my 3 top crops that I like to grow. Next.
Okay,
All right.
are those always your top 3?
Well, they're
Or
my
just for this season?
steady top 3
Okay.
because cucumbers last year did really good. I have 1 cucumber plant. I had the quick snacks, and they did their little thing and went away. But I've had 1 branch of steady pickled cucumbers every a week or so. But cucumbers was my thing, and then peppers at one time was. But the steady things is those things I said.
Okay. All right. Mike here. Okay, Mike's here in the room. Hold on. So, Mike, I was telling them at the beginning of the broadcast that I have not trimmed the roots of my tomato plants in my hydroponics because you said I didn't have to.
Oh,
So if this thing go wrong, I just want you to know.
why did Mike say that?
Huh? I don't know. I feel like he said it one thing. So I was like, if Mike say it's okay, I'm gonna leave it.
Mike
I don't
said
trim my roots of my
not-
tomatoes.
What?
I just let it grow. I don't trim my tomatoes in my hydroponics.
I think
You
we were
leave it
talking
in
about
there?
things.
Yeah.
I think we're talking about things we heard, and I was like, people are trimming their roots, and he's like, you don't have to do that. And I'm like, good, I'm not doing it.
Okay, but don't if the roots get to be a lot, it can
Yes, if it gets to
and stuff.
if it gets to be a lot, I would. But if it's not, I just
That's
let
what we're
it go.
talking about.
She's grown it what 6 months maybe. It ain't a lot in there yet.
8
It
November.
should
now?
be.
I would think so too. Because
Oh.
my roots and the stuff that my seed starting tray, it was massive.
Hey,
It's ruined.
Sylvia, welcome in.
It's still running. It ain't making no funny noise.
Okay,
Drinking a lot
okay.
of water.
So,
But anyway,
what size unit is Mike using as he's saying not to do this because he grows in different types
yeah,
of
yeah.
units of
I put in my
hydroponics?
bounty and my
Go back,
A-hook
go back. What
garden.
he say? He said,
That's
I'm
a good
lazy.
point,
I really
Cynthia.
trim roots.
Yeah, because it depends on how deep your unit is.
I got a 5 liter. These are 5
That
liters.
A-hook garden will be fine.
Yeah, I think it'd be fine. It's just 2. There's nothing else in there. It's just those 2.
And she's just growing top hat, those orange hats.
The
Here
little
we
ones.
are. Okay, you're doing micro. Okay, you're
No, they're
not
not
doing
tomato
regular
tomatoes.
tomato plant.
No, I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Well,
They're orange
let the
hats
chat
and Tiny
know
Tim.
the difference of what y'all talking about. Y'all
There's
being
somebody gonna say,
slick
Rashida
with it.
said, Rashida said that Mike said don't trim them, and they're trying to grow a beefsteak or a slice of tomato in the hydroponics.
Thank you. So people in the chat, she is talking about smaller tomato plants that are made and designed for hydroponic units, not a regular one that you would take outside. Okay,
There you go. Thank you, Cynthia, for clarifying, because I was
Yeah.
just talking. I'm just talking. Because Mike was here, I said, I want him to know what I said about him behind his back, because I want him to know.
Yeah.
All right.
Mike said
Yeah.
most micro dwarf tomatoes are determined by the time it's a problem their plants is done.
Okay. Well, they still growing these little ones. Okay, anyways. So we still talk about top 3 crops. Let's go back. I'm sorry for changing the subject. Jacqueline and Shelly. Who wants to go first? Top 3 crops, and why are they always your top 3 crops? We're gonna go through all 5 of these topics because we're a half hour in. All right.
Well, I'll make mine quick. My top 3 this year thus far, I'm gonna go with ground cherries, slicer tomatoes, which I think this is some sort of treasure or paradise something tomato. I need to find the name of it. And cucumbers. and in that order from 3 to 1. I'm producing a lot of ground cherries that, of course, were volunteer plants. I didn't plant any new plants this year, but I ended up with about, I feel like I ended up with about 12 or 13 plants. I gave some plants away. I had a couple plants to go RIP, but then I had 2 more growing, so it didn't make that much of a difference. And I have a ton of ground cherries out there that need to be picked up. My grandbaby isn't here to pick them up on the regular for me. So I want to come up with a system to harvesting them easier. So my thought process is I'm gonna get a small broom dustpan just for being able to sweep them up because it's a lot of them. So that's number 3. Number 2, I said, was the slicer tomatoes. And yes, I'm definitely producing lots and lots of tomatoes. So I'm super excited about that. And then next is the cucumbers. And I have harvested and have been eating a lot of cucumbers. I picked those because those are the ones that I am currently harvesting and eating and or trying to preserve. However, I fully expect that my yellow de Toro peppers, and it's another pepper out there in addition to my paprika pepper, those plants are loaded with peppers. So I'm expecting a large harvest of those. And so every year, though, my top producing crop is almost always cucumbers. I get a ton of cucumbers, and I had a lot of cucumber plants this year, which I don't think all of them are the healthiest. So I feel like I could have harvested even more, but it is what it is. Those are my top 3 for the present time.
Also,
So
top 3. You sure didn't do anything this year. All right, I'm gonna let Jacqueline know, but just for those of you that hopped on the second half, I have a new garden channel. So if you can go to Rashida in the Garden and subscribe. Thank you. All right, Jacqueline.
So for this year, you guys know I'm only doing the community garden. So my top 3 is them yard long beans. It's producing well. And then I'm gonna guess what's gonna probably produce well is my cucumbers is gonna be probably second. And then I haven't seen, I think I've seen 2 tomatoes on the tomato plants that I have there. So I'm gonna actually be out there tomorrow because we have our master gardeners board meeting out close to that garden. So I'll be out there to check out the garden and see what it does. In the past, my top 3 in the garden have been like this. I'm going to have to say cucumbers is my favorite. So I make sure I have cucumbers. Like I love cucumbers. You guys know I do it in my hydroponics. It's my favorite fruit, vegetable, whatever you want to call it. And then of course tomatoes is a big one for me. And zucchini, I have done really well with zucchini in my garden. Like I don't fight the borer too bad. I don't know, because I just plant enough to make sure that if one goes down, I still have more coming in. So I love zucchini because I love making zucchini bread. I like preserving the zucchini in the summer to make zucchini bread in the winter. So zucchini, and I have to say corn is probably my zucchini and corn are my favorites in the garden, and I do really well with corn. And of course I do that one from Burpees, that container corn, so that goes really well in my containers. So that is my top 3, 4 in my garden.
All right, top crops in your garden. Now I want to try this one. Let's go to garden insecurities. Anybody got some insecurities about their garden? I don't know why I named it that, but what is it in your garden? It's just like it's something that you struggle with or call you insecurity. So let me just tell you mine. Mine is just like the aesthetic of my garden or the lack thereof. Well, I'm not even gonna say aesthetic. I could care less about matching containers or whatever, but it's just more like I'm not the one to keep it trim. You know, I see people's garden and it's just pretty. I ain't got time for that, but I wish mine was a little prettier. I wish I had somebody come through and do all the stuff that I'm not able to do, but I get it done. You know what I'm saying? And then, I still have dealing with overgrown stuff. But even before this happened in 24, it was like, okay, I do good just to get out there and get things planted, but I don't have time to go out and do all the extra to make it pretty. So that's just my insecurity about my garden. But other than that, it is what it is. So anybody got something about their garden that they are working on or wish they could change or whatever?
The only thing I wish I could change about my garden at this time, like the most important thing, like I just wish I had a flat surface, flatter. That's a big gripe to me, that I have that little slope. That would be my only real complaint. Other than that, I don't expect my garden to be perfect. I love the aesthetics of my garden, even when it's not always super, super neat. I like the way I've laid it out. Like to be able to envision what you want and then to see it come to fruition has been super fulfilling to me, because I've said it before, like I never dreamed that I would have a garden to look the way my garden looks today. And so I'm always excited to look out and see what I have created.
Yeah, that's another thing that I did when I put these beds up. I was like, oh, this don't have to be evened out. But as time has passed, a couple of them are like sort of like gangster leaning, because with the lot that I'm growing in used to be a house, right? There, they demolished it, but they didn't. It was never leveled. So that's the thing. But yeah, I can understand that wanting more level. Jacqueline, Cynthia.
I was seeing things they were saying in the chat as well. They was answering to. Did you want to go over them?
Hold on. Okay, let me go. Oh, my yard is a big hill. Oh, that sound like and Megan says he's on the hill and it's annoying. Miss Betsy's big hill. I wish I had more space. All right, Michelle. So that's
Let me comment on the hill thing, depending upon how much of a hill. If it's like, to me, mine is more of a slope um than a hill, I guess. And so one of the things that we have done um on the flatter area where the slope is like tapering off, we sink our raised beds into the soil so that we make sure we level off the tops of the raised beds, even though they're, one side of them is on the hill. So if you have the ability to do that, that's what I recommend, is to sink those raised beds down into your hill area.
okay. Maybe you should do a video, Shelly. Sort of like giving them showing them what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, because Shaz said that you can bust your behind at Shelly's soap.
Wait, did she say that tonight, or did she?
She just put it in the chat.
Oh, see, I wasn't. I was further up.
Yeah, when Shelly first showed
Chase
it,
thinks she's funny
to me,
because the truth of the matter is, what happened was, one day I was out there. I wasn't in my. Oftentimes, I'm in my Crocs that are hiker Crocs, so they have a good tread on them. And I was out there, and I was talking to Farmer Chaz on video chat at that, and I slipped because it had rained. I literally like went down. And the good thing is, one, if I had hurt myself, at least I was on the phone with her and she would have been able to hopefully get some.
I was gonna say, hopefully she might have called somebody for you.
Because yes, I did. I bust my butt on that hill. That's the one and only time I've ever fallen, though, in all the years I've been here. And I've been in this house for 26 years.
Well, I am Michelle. It's a thought. She said, "You trying to get me put out?" Listen, I don't even know. I
Wait,
told my
who?
sister.
I'm
So
Deshelle.
Miss Bessie told I am Deshelle to
Oh.
get rid of her lawn because I am Deshelle wants more room to grow.
And I met I'm Deshelle from over on TT, and she has a YT channel.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so she do have, and she have a beautiful garden. And so I sent her a link to come tonight. So
Thank you.
thank you. Glad you came
Yeah,
over.
thank you for coming. And with regards to that, getting rid of the lawn, I feel you because my husband loved him some lawn for some reason. But you know, with just a little bit of pressure and encouragement, one day I asked him about, you know, expanding the garden, and I asked him, well, how far can I come? And his line was way further than I thought it was going to be. So y'all know I took it, every bit
All
of
the way
that.
up to the line.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I do know that I can't go beyond what I have now.
That is funny.
For me,
I have Deshelle said I snuck in this garden.
mhm,
And I ain't no
it's
bushes.
beautiful
I no
though. It's
bushes.
really beautiful. I love her yard.
That's good. We
Um,
have to check it out. Mike said he'd replace all the grass if he could. Me and my sister was having that discussion.
Ditto, Mike.
Cause it's like, what we gonna do with this grass?
I love grass.
When we
I
moved
do.
in here, most of this grass it's like weeds. It's more
Oh,
weed than grass.
okay.
And then it's
No, I love my
uneven
grass.
and the voles. And I was like, girl, we should just dig it up and put some flowers and some like in the back. Go ahead and build out the fire pit and then put the rest green area because it's like, why?
Okay.
Why? That's me.
Right.
I like pretty grass. I don't have pretty grass, and I ain't trying
I
to give it what I need.
I
to
love
do
my
this.
grass. I love going walking barefoot in my grass, especially in the summer or early fall. Oh, I love it. So for
Okay.
me, for mine, I would say if I could change something, would be the organization of my garden because I started out with one raised bed and then I got some more product reviews and more raised beds, and then I was just trying to figure out what to stick them all in there, and so being organized would be wonderful if I can have all my stuff not growing at the same time. They all go away, then I can just like organize, but I can't because I got things growing all through the year, so I can't move my beds. But I would say that, and then I wish that the city would make my ditches in front of my garden deeper, and then I wouldn't have so much flooding that comes through there, and that's hence the reason why I have raised beds, so that as the ocean river flow through or the creek or whatever, that my garden food doesn't, go out the side gate.
Have you tried writing them about doing something about the flooding or?
Well, they don't think the ditches need to be that deep for the area that we're in. So, because the people next to me don't have no complaints. So,
Okay.
yeah,
They can have a complaint to help you. No.
right.
I
So,
need
yeah,
you to wake
that's
up.
my thing. It's just organizing. I wish I could organize them, but I grow all year round, so I'm always
Yeah.
using the beds for something.
Okay. All right. Well, I was just wondering. I was like, does anybody have something they want to change? Not to be negative. Sometimes people say you're just being negative. No, it's just sometimes you have something you like to do and you're working with it. But it's like if I could change this, I'd go back and do some things a little different. Um, I took up the grass in my backyard and put down cardboard wood chips, and I'm so glad I did. I have plenty of grass in the front and side lawn to frolic in.
Yes.
That's an even balance. Maybe take the backyard, leave the front yard.
Hmm.
I want to get rid of some of my front yard and expand our driveway because we have 2 cars, but that's another story. All right. So we got 13 minutes. So let's go ahead and go to what advice?
Did Jackie do hers?
We can, huh? Did Jackie
Jackie
do her
did do
top
hers.
3? Jackie, come to your top 3, girl. You know you don't let us top over you. Your garden security. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
My biggest garden insecurity right now is what everyone's talking about in the chat. like I am ready to convert my backyard, get rid of all the grass, and convert it all to garden. Like I'm like this close. I've got Vivor, uh, the weed barrier in my basket right now because it's on sale. Because I'm just ready to be like, I'm done with grass in the back. I just want to be able to just garden, and I still have the side yard for. I have 4 acres, right? So I could convert that part of my backyard to garden. Yes, Cece.
What's sale?
Huh?
You said that the weed fabric is on sale.
I'm at Vivor, the 6 foot by 300 for $48.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
yes. So I've got 3 in my basket. So I'm like, am I gonna just hit the button and spend it? I look at what am I waiting on? Um, I don't know. I just angst of getting rid of the grass. I don't know because it's not a part of the. It's not a. I've been here 20 years. I've gardened in one spot forever, and I want to expand. So, and I know I'm going to need to expand because of all the pots I've been picking up and gathering over the years. And my kids are like either growing them, mom, or get rid of them. So, so in order for me not to get rid of them, I got to expand. So it's going to be a project. And it's nothing for me to go to the landfill and pick up boxes or even go on Facebook Marketplace. People always got cardboard boxes that they get rid of a move to start cut the grass low, throw cardboard boxes, and then throw the weed barrier on top. And then I'm trying to decide whether I want to do. I did the wood chips the last time, and so much stuff grew in my wood chips because I picked up wood chips from. Forget who I picked them up from, and it had stuff growing in it. So I'm like at the point that I don't even know if I want to do wood chips. I might just do the weed berry and call it a day. So that's where I'm at. That's my garden insecurity.
I was thinking about evening out the spaces in between my beds to make walkways because I wanted to try those rubber pavers on there, and I was like, I started reading up what it takes to get them even so they don't sink and become uneven pavers, and I was like, I don't feel like doing that right now. I need a garden helper or two. All right. So garden insecurities. So what do we want to do? Do we want to do advice? Do we want to talk about garden skills or flower power? 10 minutes.
Flower power. I love talking about flowers.
Flower power. Let's go.
I want to see other people's suggestions as well.
So we got flower power, garden skills, or new gardener advice. What I found, my reed fabric, I know a lot of my reed fabric has soil on it or cardboard under it. And this weed fabric is not a really great weed fabric, it's a cheap one, and stuff is growing like on top of it. So I went through to move the weeds from around the garden beds and put up like a mat.
We can do flowers.
For weeds. Okay, let's do flowers. I was waiting for somebody else to say something. All right. Flower
Oh, I
power.
thought it was already decided.
Oh, you said
Nicholas
new
said
garden
that's somebody
advice.
else. She wanted to know what that somebody else thought. Let's do flower
Michelle
power.
said new garden advice. I think she didn't catch when we first was talking about
Oh yeah.
the garden advice.
Flower power for me is not gonna be much. Only flowers I have.
Yeah, I
are
don't have much on
sunflowers.
flowers.
My sunflowers went out late. My marigolds, I don't know what type of marigold they are, but I got more leaves than marigold, and I saw them on somebody's live. I said, those are marigolds I have, and I still don't have a flower. I just have greens, and they're big, so whatever. So that's me. I don't have much flower power in my garden.
Is that something that you would want to change in the future, though, Rashida?
Yeah, well, I tried to start some flowers. They didn't start. My zinnias didn't come up. My other sunflowers didn't make it. This has just been a struggle year. I'm gonna have to do better at my seed starting. That's the thing. So, but yeah, that is something I want to change in the coming years. More flowers. All right. Jacqueline.
I'll jump in. Marigolds, I think, are my go-to in the garden for me. I love marigolds. I plant them at the community garden. I am trying to get more into more perennials in my garden as well. Like I have phlox that come up every year in my front garden, right in my front of my yard. And then I have some balloon flowers, which is those purple perennials that come up as well. So I'm trying to move more into more of the perennials. Now I did plant cosmos last year, and I planted different types of cosmos. So I had some volunteers that came up this year in my garden, and they're just beautiful, gorgeous. They look great. One of them came up and it was just greens, like you said, Rashida, nothing but green. It got every bit of 3 feet tall, and it came up in a weird spot, so I ended up just pulling it. You guys know, if it's not doing anything, it's time to go. And so I went ahead and pulled it because it was in a weird spot in the yard, and I didn't catch it early enough to transplant it somewhere else. But I have had a lot of volunteer cosmos this year, and they are absolutely just beautiful. I'm a big sunflower girl. I didn't plant any this year, but I think sunflowers are just, I think, a staple for every garden just because it brings in the pollinators, and it's just beautiful. You guys know I love sunflowers from my logo on my Four Seasons garden. But I would say that marigolds and sunflowers and zinnias are my go-to. Of course, if you do snapdragons, they are perennial. They will come up in your spring, die off in the summer, and they'll come back in your fall. They just don't like the heat, but they will come back. So those are nice semi-annual ones that I have done in my garden, and I've truly enjoyed in my garden as well. Trying to see if anybody says anything. Buttercups, yep. Alyssums, calendula, yep. That's another one I did last year. That's probably what came up this year that I haven't recognized. I don't do roses. I don't got time to cater to them and just give them all this love and the spraying and all that stuff. I'm just, you better grow. If I throw you out there, you better grow. I'm gonna let them fight to someone else.
That is hilarious. Do the toothache plant count as a flower? I grew that.
Yep.
I just remembered. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Um,
Yes, Chaz, they do
Jane,
come
I
back.
don't know if you saw my comment, Jane. Jane want to know if we're here every week because this is her kind of carrying on. Nope, we're here every other week, so we'll be back on the 23rd. Um, oh,
I
I
was
got a
answering
program.
Chaz. She
Go
said,
ahead.
Snapdragons come back. Yes, they do.
Wait, who said this was their kind of carrying on?
Jane Doe.
Jane Doe.
Hey, Jane Doe.
Hey,
Yeah, we
Robert.
love carrying on.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'll
Abigail.
go.
Go ahead.
So sunflowers. As y'all seen, my 14 feet.
Shelly, can you mute?
Oh yeah, this is echoing.
I was already muted.
Okay, the sunflowers. They're very tall. The volunteer ones was huge this year. I have one still out there that is over, at least got to be 10 feet tall. I don't know, because my arch that's out there is 7.5 feet, and it's way past that arch. So sunflowers, yes, they do bring in pollinators, but they also bring in pests, and the leaf-footed bugs love sunflowers, so that draws them in as well. um Poppies are good. Bless you. poppies Poppies are going to be good for a cooler time, so usually we put poppies in September, October, so they can get ready for the cooler season. Same with the snapdragons. They come back when it gets cooler. I have marigolds out there. They were looking really bad with the summer, but now it's starting to kind of cool off a little bit. They're not falling all over the place. They actually standing back up like they want to be there. I have some mums, and I got those, I want to say a year or so ago, and they come back. So don't get rid of them. Keep deadheading them. they go to a time where it looked like they're not doing nothing, but now that it's getting cooler, they're ready to come out. So I got mums. I have coxcombs, which I think is celosia, another word for it. And so I have those. They're looking really nice. That looks good. What are you doing, Shelly? She over here.
She did that
What
mess
is-
on purpose. She did.
I
it on
know.
purpose.
She's like, look at me. I'm decorating something. What are you cooking?
And did I just sliced up fresh cucumber and tomatoes.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
bring y'all down so y'all can see it. Now, what was I putting on there? And I know Farmer Chad's gonna say something. I was using some Golden Isles white balsamic vinaigrette in the flavor of pineapple white balsamic vinaigrette.
Nice.
Yeah. So I had called the grandbaby up here because I got my grandbaby here to make sure she was gonna like it before I put it on here.
Yeah.
But it's got a little, it's sweet, so of course she likes it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I'm a bougie vinegar olive oil person. This stuff comes from Brunswick, Georgia. So there you have it.
What other flowers? Zinnias, definitely. I love my zinnias. I didn't plant as many back after when the sunflowers took over. They kind of took out the zinnias, but usually I like to have zinnias. They're the pollinators, butterflies, all those things like them. And calendula, which is a medicinal plant as well. So I do have some of that comes up as well. So those are mine.
And to mention, most of those are cut. You can do cut flowers from those. Calendulas, your cosmos, your celosias, all of those great pollinators, but also someone asked about cut flowers. All the ones that we've mentioned tonight are great for cut flowers.
Shelly, what flowers do you have?
Okay, so first, because we don't gatekeep over here, I did just drop the link in the chat to the Golden Isles Olive Oil Company. If anybody wants to order olive oils and vinegars, if you're ever in Brunswick and you go to their market, you can actually go down the aisles and sample all the oils and vinegars. So flowers. I of course have marigolds in the garden. I am it's funny because there was a season in my life where my main focus was flower gardening, and all I did was the flowers and the front of the house. Now that I am into the active part of gardening vegetables and stuff, while I do have marigolds out there, I haven't had as much time to invest in flower gardens. Flowers for the garden outside of the marigolds. But it is something that I want to increase more of. And I attempted to grow some flowers from seed. What was it? And look, I didn't forgot the name of it. And because I was busy, I did not get to up pot them, and I eventually lost them. So we're gonna try next year. But I do have roses out front. I have flowering shrubs. I have lily of the valley in the front yard. I have daylilies in the front yard. I did do sunflowers also. And let me see. And I have irises that have been on my, property for years and years. And so those are my flowers for now.
I do have a beautiful flower, and that's the marshmallow root. That grows a pretty flower. I forgot about that. I got a pot of that. And
Shelly, check the private chat.
I do have 3 all right. I have 3 I had 3 sunflowers that made it. I went out the other day, 2 of them some made the heads off of. So yeah. All right. So yeah, thank y'all for coming on. Thank y'all for watching and sharing. Don't leave just yet. Don't
Yeah,
leave this
because
shit. Don't leave. Y'all know y'all can't just be leaving our broadcast because Cynthia feels like Santa Clausette on today.
right.
She was in the giving spirit. So next week we're gonna pick up with our garden skills and the advice of our new gardeners. But I do want to give you this one piece of advice for all of us. If you're a new gardener, don't quit.
Right.
We all made mistakes. We have all let some of our plants go to meet the Lord early and all that stuff. You ain't the only one. Just stay in the fight and don't give up. And then if you have a question, don't be afraid to ask somebody. We all have email addresses on our pages. And not even just us, other gardeners, and we'd be willing to help. And then you have your local resources, your state extension offices, and different things. And even if you're a farmer's market, your city may have something. Even though we have a farmer's market, we also have what they call edible Flint. And what it is a community garden, and they grow food with all volunteers. And they're always posting on their page, come get these vegetables, save some for your neighbor. And then they have things where you could buy garden beds, seeds. I think they're like $45, and you get like a 4x4 wood raised garden bed, and you get seeds and everything. It's like a packet. So there are inexpensive ways to start your garden. So don't feel like you need a whole lot of money. Don't feel like you need to have all the things. Okay. All right. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
We're gonna put you in Cynthia's hands. I'm on mute.
All right, guys. So hashtag fall. If you're still in here, thank y'all for coming out and supporting each and every one of us and taking your time out on your Sunday to come and visit us and talk about gardening, because that's what we like to do. Right. And so I just wanted to show a little appreciation and thank y'all for being with us and hanging in there. We went a little over, and I just wanted to, hook somebody up with some seeds. Okay. So hashtag fall. And I'm going to charge my laptop for it die out on us. Hashtag fall, y'all. Well, don't put fall, y'all. Just put hashtag fall.
I was excited about getting my fall seeds started. Even I'm gonna call them my fall cucumber. I'm gonna put them out there and see how much weather we get, so I can get another crop of.
Hey, Chef T, welcome in.
Come on in.
Now we'll see who in here, because they got a hashtag. They got a hashtag fall.
This is the time to come up out the bushes. This is the time.
Come on out them bushes, y'all.
If you working in the garden or washing dishes or bathing babies or whatever you doing this time of night,
right?
You
on the big TV, you better get to your phone.
Get to the phone. Hashtag fall. Ain't nothing like no free seeds, y'all.
Right?
Nothing like no free seeds. I was sort of sad because I was looking at my sweet potato vine seem to be slowly creeping across the soil. I'm just talking until you say you ready. Mm-hmm. And they're starting to grow. So I told my mom, I said, we're gonna get some sweet potatoes. The question is, what size will they be? I think in one end where they took off quicker, I'm expecting those sweet potatoes to be larger than the ones in the end that where the cats were digging, more likely pooping and taking my plants out the soil, and I had to keep replanting. So but we'll see. You know, I might be like Cynthia. I might go out there and they be bigger than I expect. Now, because some people want huge potatoes. I don't need my potato to be huge. The size that Cynthia put out that raised bed was nice size potatoes. I was sitting there like, oh my God. And Casey, I don't know what time of morning it was. I was like, did y'all see Cynthia's?
Yeah. Well, I have three more raised beds out there with sweet potatoes. So, and some of those are from Baker's Creek, the purple sweet potatoes. And they have such a beautiful purple leaves.
Is that Murasaki?
Huh?
Is it Murasaki purple?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Quick question, ladies. Do they have, which channel do they do the hashtag fall? Does it matter? Or can be any of our channels?
Anybody's channel.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I was asking. Thank you.
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. anyone's channel because it all comes to the same live
Yeah.
stream.
So I don't know what the name of them was. I just know they was from Baker's Creek when we went to Missouri, and yeah, and I put the purple potatoes in there. So I'm excited to be able to get some of those. I know it's gonna taste like the regular ones, but that's the point. You know, it's a purple sweet potato, and I want to make some like purple sweet potato cheesecake or something unique with it.
Jane Doe said this literally came up on my YouTube feed randomly. Guys, been listening to my intentions of starting a garden. Time to be about it. Thanks for the encouraging words. Yes, and depending on where you are, Jane, you know you may have time to grow something, even if you just throw it in a flower pot.
Right.
You can do some kind of green or lettuce for the fall. So yeah.
Yeah. Make sure that you put your hashtag in.
Yep. Put your hashtag in. Make sure you get it in so you can get some free seeds to start your journey.
We only have 14 people that want to have some seeds.
And it's 48, 50 people in here now. Cynthia, can you put your I'm assuming they're gonna need to email you. So if you put that in the chat and let me know when you want me to hit the button.
Come on, people. We can get 3 more people to join. Come on. Hashtag fall. Come on, come on. Well, she wants to give away some seeds today. There's one. All right. They're coming out the bushes. Come on. 2 more. Come on. Do I need to get on here like the... Give me one. Everybody give me 1. Give me 1. Give me 2. Give me 2.
You know what? If they ain't worrying about no seeds, you know, because
there we go. One more. Come on.
No, at this point you need 4. You need at least 20.
Oh, we going for 20. She going for the bang. Half of the people that are in the room. Come on. There's got to be 4 more people. Come on.
Y'all don't want no seed.
Come on.
Come on in the room.
All right, we got 17. Thanks, you blew your urban. Hashtag fall.
You gonna have us singing. Come on now.
Ain't nothing like free seed, y'all.
Can we get 3? Can we get 3? Come on. Can we get 3?
She's like, I'm like,
see, there we go. 2 more. We can do it. Come on. Thank you, Marvelous. Thank you, Blue Urban, for listening to all my craziness tonight. Come on. 2 more. There you go. 1 more. Thank you, Derek. See, and if one of you guys win, you're gonna be like, thank you, Jacqueline.
Thank you, Derek.
1 more. Come on, hit me. Give her 20 or 20 push-ups. Come on.
Or $20. No.
Right. If it was $20, you'd have probably 50.
Thank you. My hashtag.
Hey, I don't know. Let me tell you, them seeds, once you start adding them up, they add up to $20 real fast.
We need 1 more, and then we hitting it, and we're gonna get on out of here, y'all.
It's 10:11, so
yep. All right, here we going.
You ready for me?
Someone lost a blessing on a Sunday.
Here we go, y'all.
See, Derek, see? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? See? Doing on the last.
Congratulations.
Okay, so Derek, did you link it up there? I put my thing in the chat. Did you see my email? Do I need to put it again?
That is awesome.
Did you see it, Rashida? Okay. Yeah. Derek, email me so I can get your mailing address and send out you some seeds.
I mean, I don't like the helmet you got there, but I'm just saying.
I love the helmet. I love the helmet.
Here in Texas.
Go Cowboys.
See? Isn't CC Texas at Gmail, or is that mistype?
Huh?
Is that your Gmail address?
Yeah.
ccstext@gmail.com.
Oh, she's missing the at symbol.
Okay.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, it did look weird in it.
I was just wondering. I was like, you don't say Texas Garden, just CC Text. Okay. All
No,
right.
no,
You know,
it don't.
you know
And
I don't type it no more. I only had typed it one time, and I was in my contacts. Only typed it that one time.
yeah, yeah.
All right. You closing us out, Rashida?
Good night. Yeah, this was awesome tonight.
Derek Stallings, congratulations. Congratulations on your win. We're happy. Come back and share what you get and you know, let us know how your growing is going this season. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching the Garden Girls chat and chew. We appreciate you for joining us this Sunday, spending 2 hours of your precious time with us as we talk about our garden and yours. Thank you for subscribing to the new Rashida in the Garden channel. If you have not, please go ahead and do so. Thank you for following Shelly at Shelly's Homestead Hideaway, Jacqueline at Four Seasons Garden, and Cynthia at CC's Texas Garden. We're glad to have you. We do want you to know that we'll be back in 2 weeks at 8 p.m. August the 23rd. But before we do that, before we leave, we want you to know that you're blessed, you're highly favored, you're the apple of your Father's eye. He is absolutely and positively concerned about you. He thinks that you are the best thing since sliced bread. You can cast all of your cares upon him and know that God cares for you and that he loves you with an everlasting love, and there's nothing and no thing you can do about it. You all have a blessed and a wonderful night, and we'll see you all back here in the big. Bye. Okay, let's try it again. Bye.